Manish Chand, even as we discussed the need to pump up people-to-people ties between India and France, there are areas where there could be better cooperation, like trade. There is a lot can be done in terms of trade and how much we can improve bilateral trade. Now, yes, we have a trade deal with the European Union as a whole, but with France per se, we could do much better than what we are doing at this stage.
So there is a lot that is happening, but there is scope for more. And the India-EU trade deal has also cleared the way, opened new doorways, new pathways for ramping up trade and investment. There is enthusiasm among French companies towards investing in India. Now you see the India-EU trade deal has opened new avenues. For example, high-end cheese, and France is very good with, apart from so many other things. And when we talk about India-France trade basket, we of course have the big ticket items there.
Right, Manish, I'm just going to request you to hold your thought for just a second, because we're getting the latest visuals. You can continue in just a second. Let me just announce the fact that the visuals on the screens right now, on all the screens right now, are the latest of Prime Minister Modi meeting Emmanuel Macron. Bear in mind, he was received first by Devendra Fadnavis, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde. And now, the all-important meeting between France's President and India's Prime Minister has taken place, and those are the latest visuals from that all-important meeting. Great camaraderie on display between Emmanuel Macron and Prime Minister Modi. Clearly, they have a lot to talk to each other about, and the vibe and the body language are clearly displaying that it's going to be a very productive visit. A lot on the plate between India and France. Manish Chand, you were saying.
I'm saying that there is a reassessment. There is a change in narrative that has been there for quite some time. French companies looking at the India opportunity anew, and there is appetite for more. And in this regard, the EU-India trade deal we just cemented, signed, sealed. The mother of all deals has been trumpeted to be. Has opened new avenues, especially in the area of, say, for example, France is known for its wines, champagne, and all those things, and high-end cheese. So a lot of that stuff. So, you have to look at the overall trade composition of India-France trade basket. So on one side, you have heavy-duty items like, of course, machinery, and there is, of course, a nuclear thing is getting firmed up. That will play a big role. And defense, of course, defense also comes into that category. Of course, defense trade is a more specialized area. Then, of course, we have, in sustainable technologies and all that. But now with the food and wine and cars and lots of other things are going to happen. So yes, the horizon for trade, scaling up trade and investment looks very bright to me. And I think this will be also one of the major focus areas. Of course, India is doing that big ticket deal, possibly, which will be finalized and, which will be unveiled, 114 jets, that's like huge. But that apart, there will be movement on other issues also. On trade and investment, greater interaction between business communities, forums, and all that. And, this is also important that we have to expand the concept of economic cooperation to include critical and emerging technologies, and AI is also part of that whole project. So, you cannot just segment or compartmentalize, say, critical emerging technologies. It all comes under the larger economic relationship because big money is involved in all this. So I think it is this visit will not only scale up the defense partnership, but in other areas as well. Of course, business is a major showpiece, at the center of this relationship in many ways, and that will remain there. And as I pointed out, a lot of new areas are emerging, which would potential of the India-France economic partnership. The current label is okay, good, but there is scope for so much more. And that's where we're going to see some important outcomes. Let's wait and watch.